Hi everyone. So far we have learnt about chemical properties of alcohols as well as phenols. So after learning about the chemical properties, now we can go for some commercially important alcohols which play a very vital role and which have got many applications in daily life. So which are those commercially important alcohols? So we can consider there are two such alcohols. One is methanol, another one is ethanol. So you can easily distinguish now which is methanol and which is ethanol, right? So methanol is given by the formula CH3OH, whereas ethanol is given by the formula C2H5OH. So both belongs to the same alcoholic group, but still they can show certain differences in their characteristics and they have got different applications or uses. Now if you go for that very first alcohol, that is methanol, CH3OH. So now this methanol can also be called as wood spirit. Why do we call this methanol as wood spirit? Actually this methanol is extracted by destructive distillation of wood. Now what is that destructive distillation? It is distillation of wood. That is, wood is made to undergo decomposition and it is subjected for heating process, but in the absence of air. So due to the decomposition and heating of the wood in the absence of air, then it leads to the formation of one of the alcohol that is called as methanol. Hence we can prepare methanol by destructive distillation of wood, and also it can be named as what? Wood spirit. And of course, not only we can just prepare that methanol by the help of destructive distillation of wood. Nowadays, actually we are going to prepare very majorly, that is in very high quantity, we are manufacturing this methanol by the help of catalytic hydrogenation. So that catalytic hydrogenation means actually which is that important compound required for the manufacture of this methanol. So we are going to manufacture this methanol with the help of carbon monoxide. Actually, when carbon monoxide is subjected for catalytic hydrogenation, that means carbon monoxide is treated with hydrogen in the presence of zinc oxide and Cr2O3 as the catalyst. At what conditions? Very importantly, we should maintain that pressure between 200 to 300 atmospheric pressure. And what about that temperature? It will be in between 573 to 673 Kelvin. Under these conditions, carbon monoxide, if it is subjected for hydrogenation, it ends up with the formation of methyl alcohol. That is considered as methanol. And now if you say this methanol, how it looks like? Actually methanol is a colorless liquid. And here we can say its boiling point will be 337 Kelvin. And if you say that ethanol and methanol, the major difference between this methanol and ethanol, of course we know that ethanol can be consumed, but we cannot consume this methanol because methanol is highly poisonous in nature. So we can't consume methanol like ethanol. This methanol cannot be used in the beverages because it is highly poisonous in nature. If you consume small quantity of methanol, it can lead to blindness. And if we intake very large quantity of methanol, it definitely causes death of us. So it is very fatal in, that is, once methanol is consumed in the very high concentration, it causes death of the person. So it is highly poisonous in nature. But of course, even though it is poisonous in nature, it has got other applications like, so methanol can be used as a solvent. So where it can be used as a solvent? It can be used as a solvent in paints and varnishes. And of course, even this same methanol can be used in the preparation of certain organic compounds. Like one of the best example is, it can be used in the preparation of formaldehyde. So formaldehyde means that is HCHO. It can be used in the manufacture of formaldehyde. So even though it is poisonous in nature, even it has got certain applications. So it is considered as one of the commercially important alcohol. The second commercially important alcoholic compound is ethanol, C2H5OH. You know that ethanol can be used as that is one of that component which is the major component present in hot beverages. Not only in hot beverages, it can also be used as a solvent, and it has got vast applications in the manufacture or the preparations of many organic compounds. Now very first, if you consider this ethanol, so ethanol can be manufactured by many processes. So one of the important component that is needed for the manufacture of absolute alcohol. So what is this absolute alcohol? Absolute alcohol means there is 100% ethanol, C2H5OH. But of course, we are going to manufacture this absolute alcohol starting from rectified spirit. So that rectified spirit actually containing 95.5% ethanol along with remaining 4.5% of water. So now very first we need to follow the procedure for the manufacture of rectified spirit. That is, we are going to manufacture 95.5% of ethanol. Then we are going for the next method, that is for the conversion of that rectified spirit into absolute alcohol, that is 100% ethanol. And now of course we can consider that rectified spirit which is 95.5% ethanol. How we are going to manufacture that? So we can go for this manufacture method. So what are that components required for this? Very first we need mother liquor, and then we have to use yeast and also some amount of ammonium sulfate or ammonium phosphate. Then what actually this is mother liquor? Where do you get the mother liquor? So during the manufacture of sugar, so once you consider that particular step where that sugar will start crystallizing, in that final step, once all the sugar will get crystallized, then remaining liquid which is remaining after the crystallization of sugar, that will be called as mother liquor. Of course, that mother liquor also contains still sugar, that is around 40% of sugar. Hence, after crystallization of sugar, during the manufacture of sugar, after crystallization of sugar, whatever that remaining solvent which contains 40% of sugar can be called as mother liquor. So that is one of the important component which is called as molasses. So which is that important component we have to start with for the manufacture of rectified spirit, means that is molasses. So what is molasses? It is the mother liquor of 40% of sugar solution which is obtained after the crystallization of sugar from the sugar cane juice, that is during the manufacture of sugar. From where do you get that sugar? That is actually extracted from the sugar cane. Now once you start with that is molasses, in the very first step, if you take that molasses which contains around 40% of the sugar, then we have to make it dilute by adding certain quantity of water, so that we are getting the percentage of sugar around 10%. So very first step during this manufacture process is dilution. So which is diluted? Molasses is subjected for dilution by adding water, and that concentration will get reduced to 10% from 40%. And in the very next step, we need to acidify that. So we should maintain the pH range between 4 to 5. So how we are going to maintain that pH range? That is by adding dilute sulfuric acid. By adding certain quantity of dilute H2SO4, we can maintain the pH between 4 to 5. So that pH range is required for the fermentation process. And of course, if you maintain this pH, it also prevents the growth of unwanted bacteria, so that it will give good yield of the rectified spirit. And next step, after acidification by adding dilute H2SO4 to the 10% diluted, that is molasses, then we have to add some amount of food. That is, which is that food we are selecting here? That is addition of ammonium salts. Either we can add certain amount of ammonium sulfate or certain amount of ammonium phosphate. So once this is added, it will be acting as a food. For whom it is acting as a food? Actually, in the very next step, we are going to add one special reagent, that is biological reagent, which is that yeast. Now, once this yeast is added to that solution along with small amount of the food and along with certain percentage of sulfuric acid, now we can help for the growth of this yeast. Once you add the yeast, we have to maintain the temperature around 30 degrees Celsius and we have to maintain this temperature for around 3 days. So why we need 3 days? Because the process will be slow during these days, that is around 3 days. So that yeast which is present in the sugar solution is helping for the conversion of disaccharides into monosaccharide. Which is that disaccharide? That is sugar cane sugar, which is actually composed of sucrose. So the sugar present in sugar cane is sucrose. The formula is C12H22O11. So it contains 2 saccharide units. By the help of this hydrolysis process, actually that yeast contains importantly 2 enzymes. During fermentation, whatever the reactions taking place, those plays a major role for the preparation of this ethanol. Of course, if we go for that yeast actually contains 2 types of the enzymes. One is invertase, another one is named as zymase. What is the role of this invertase? This invertase helps for the conversion of sucrose into, that is disaccharide unit, into monosaccharide units, that is glucose, and the one is fructose. Of course, you know, both for glucose as well as fructose, there is same formula, similar formula, C6H12O6, C6H12O6. Now, once you consider there is a breakage of sucrose into simpler units, that is one is glucose and the one is fructose. Of course, the another enzyme zymase, it is helping for the conversion of these either glucose or fructose into ethanol, and there will be liberation of gas. Which is that gas? That is carbon dioxide. So once the yeast which is present in the sugar solution during the fermentation process, there will be conversion of sucrose into the important whatever the product we want is, that is ethanol. But of course, due to that fermentation process, whatever that liquid is left over after 3 days, that actually contains 10 to 15% of ethanol. So that 10 to 15% of ethanol is particularly named as wash or what? What is wash? So wash is that liquid, that is ethanol. What is that percentage of ethanol? 10 to 15% of ethanol. So wash is nothing but which contains 10 to 15% of C2H5OH. And then further, lastly, so this wash is subjected for fractional distillation. So due to this fractional distillation, there will be removal of much quantity of water, so that finally you are going to end up with the composition of ethanol along with small percentage of water, that is nothing but called as rectified spirit. So once wash is subjected for fractional distillation, you are going to get the formation of rectified spirit. Then what is this rectified spirit? It is that mixture of 95.5% ethyl alcohol and 4.5% of water. So this rectified spirit contains both ethanol as well as water. They actually acting as azeotropic mixture, which will boil over at the same temperature. Why they are acting as azeotropic mixture? We cannot separate them by simple distillation process, because both will get evaporated at the same boiling point. Hence this rectified spirit is acting as azeotropic mixture. It is containing 95.5% ethyl alcohol and 4.5% of water. That is how we are going to manufacture the rectified spirit by the help of the molasses. Let me repeat it again. So, where do you start from? That is, we have to, in the very first step, we have to dilute the molasses. Which is that molasses? Mother liquor, that is obtained after the crystallization of the sugar from the sugar cane, which contains 40% of the sugar. Then that 40% of sugar solution is diluted with the help of water to 10%. To that we have to add, in the next step, we have to add dilute sulfuric acid to maintain the pH between 4 to 5, so that it is also helping to destroy the growth of unwanted bacteria. Then to this we have to add certain amount of ammonium salt. Either we can add ammonium phosphate or you can add ammonium sulfate. So it is acting as food for the yeast. The major role played for the conversion of sugar into ethanol is by yeast, because yeast contains two important enzymes, that is, one is invertase, another one is zymase. In case in examination, if they ask, write the important reactions involved during the fermentation in the manufacture of rectified spirit from molasses, then you can write only these two reactions. That is, first reaction is C12H22O11, that is sucrose on hydrolysis in the presence of enzyme invertase. You are going to get that conversion into, it will undergo hydrolysis and undergo breakage to result in the form of two simpler units, that is monosaccharide units. One is glucose, another one is fructose. Then both are having the same formula, glucose and fructose, C6H12O6. Now in the second step, the enzyme zymase helps for the conversion of the glucose unit or the fructose unit into ethanol, along with the separation of carbon dioxide. So once you get the formation of ethanol, so that solution actually contains very dilute percentage of alcohol, that is 10 to 15%, which is called as wash. Then that wash ultimately is subjected for fractional distillation, which results or end up in the formation of rectified spirit, that is containing 95.5% ethanol and 4.5% of water. You should clearly remember what is that composition of the rectified spirit, because rectified spirit cannot be called as absolute alcohol, because absolute alcohol it is 100% ethanol, but rectified spirit contains 95.5% ethanol. Once you know what is that rectified spirit and how we are going to manufacture, then you should also know how we are going to convert the rectified spirit into absolute alcohol. So that commercial alcohol actually it is containing 95.5% alcohol. We can convert this alcohol, that is rectified spirit which contains 95.5% alcohol, to absolute alcohol, that is 100% alcohol. So we can go for this conversion by two methods. So that is, in the large scale we can prepare or produce this absolute alcohol starting from rectified spirit. Either we can go for laboratory method or even we can go for industrial method. In the small scale means we can go for laboratory method. In the large scale means we can go for industrial method. So how we are going to convert rectified spirit into 100% ethanol by laboratory method? So we have to start with rectified spirit. Very first, rectified spirit is made to mix with required quantity, certain quantity of quicklime, that is calcium oxide. So we have to allow that mixture to stand for a while. So during that time, that is once it allowed, then it will help for blending, that is mixing up of rectified spirit, that is 95.5% ethanol along with water to make with mix with quicklime, that is CaO. Then once you allow it to stand for a certain duration, then we have to subject it for distillation. So whatever that distillation is done, so after distillation whatever you are going to get alcohol with the help of this lime, it is called as lime alcohol. We are distilling rectified spirit with the help of calcium oxide. Hence, we are calling it as a lime alcohol. Here that lime alcohol contains what percentage of alcohol? That is ethanol. That is 98% ethanol. Still 2% it is containing water. So, we need to remove that trace quantity of water, right? Now, if you want to remove that trace quantity of water, again we need to distill, subject it for 98% alcohol or lime alcohol is further subjected for distillation, but of course by mixing certain quantity of calcium metal. So, by mixing with calcium metal, then once it is subjected for distillation, sure you are going to get 100% ethyl alcohol. So, that is how we are going to get the conversion of rectified spirit into absolute alcohol, that is 100% ethyl alcohol, by the help of Wickline. That is by which method? Laboratory method. Now, if we go for, that is large scale, in industrial level, that is in industrial method, we are going to prepare absolute alcohol in the very large scale. How we are going to do that? So, here which is that reagent required for this? Here we have to take the help of benzene, C6H6. Now, very first step, the rectified spirit is made to mix with certain quantity of benzene. We are going to mix benzene into the rectified spirit. Then, this mixture is subjected for distillation. Then, at very low temperature, at the lower boiling point, you are going to get the evaporation of the ternary mixture. What is the ternary mixture actually? So, initially rectified spirit was containing only water and ethanol. But this ternary mixture also includes one more component, which is that component benzene. Now, once this ternary mixture is subjected for distillation, first you are going to get that azeotropic mixture which will boils at 68.2 degrees Celsius. So, at this boiling point, you will get only the azeotropic mixture. What that azeotropic mixture contains? It contains only ethanol and benzene. There is no water remaining there. Now, if you want to just separate these two components, then finally it is further subjected again for distillation. Then you are going to get that absolute alcohol will get evaporated at 78.3 degrees Celsius. That is 100% ethanol will get evaporated at its exact boiling point 78.3 degrees Celsius. That is how in the industrial method with the help of benzene you are going to get the conversion of rectified spirit into absolute alcohol. Now, once you can guess, even if you consider there are various applications regarding this commercial alcohol, the commercial alcohol is having vast applications in industrial level. It can be used as a solvent, it can be used in the manufacture of various organic compounds. There is another process named as denaturation of alcohol, that is denaturation of alcohol. So, what is this denaturation of alcohol? The commercial alcohol is made unfit for drinking by adding small quantity of copper sulfate. So, it will change the color of absolute alcohol, and at the same time certain quantity of pyridine is added, so which helps to give bad smell. So, that means commercial alcohol which is made unfit for drinking by adding these two components, one is copper sulfate, small quantity of copper sulfate, and the one is pyridine, then that process can be called as denaturation of alcohol. So, they can convert commercial alcohol into denatured alcohol. So, that is nothing but that process will be called as denaturation of alcohol.